first crossing of the Atlantic by aeroplane was actually a Daily Mail prize that Lindbergh ended up winning. The X Prize was a prize that was a $10 million prize for the first commercial spaceship company that put 3 flights into space, where the people in the spaceship returned successfully to Earth. And so we thought, well, actually, it was my wife's idea. One day I was talking to her about the problem of carbon in the Earth's atmosphere and how one day end up with Singapore being underwater and a lot of dire consequences from it. And she just, like down-to-earth Glaswegian lady, just said to me, surely there must be a technician or an engineer in the world somewhere who can come up with a way of getting carbon out of the Earth's atmosphere. I mean, it can't be beyond the wisdom of man. They really put their thinking hats on to do that. So, some extremely talented people are going for it. Obviously, we hope that this prize will be won. It's by no means guaranteed that anybody will be able to achieve it, and therefore we've also set up things like the Carbon War Room to see what. To see whether there's other methods of addressing the problem in the meantime.
You have a way of bringing cool to whatever you do. Is there any way that we can bring cool to climate change mitigation? That is, how do we make clean tech and carbon taxes cool?
If you can see a problem in the world, if you can see a raging fire, fire engines are going to go there. Helicopters will scramble. Water will be dumped on the fire. Everybody will rally around to put a fire out. The problem with climate change is you just can't see it. 98% of scientists believe we have a problem. The 2% are funded by the coal industry and the oil industry, and they've got very powerful voices, so they manage to muddy the water somewhat. What we're trying to do through the Carbon War Room is take a different approach, and that is, I'm a businessman. I've got airlines, I've got spaceship companies, I've got train companies. I put out tons and tons of carbon, and most people in this world come from industry, so we're all putting out a lot of carbon. It is in our interests as business people to come up with fun, imaginative ways of reducing our carbon output without damaging our companies.